Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is week 7 already. This summer is flying. This was a recovery week actually. So I didn't run a long run. That's the main difference compared to any other week of training. I think it was helpful to absorb all the training I've done in the last weeks and to prepare for the next weeks, which will be very hard, especially the next 3 weeks before jumping into the final 2 weeks of taper. I've run 130 kilometers this week, so a little bit less than the last few weeks, and that was expected according to the plan. Nutrition was good, I took care of everything, and I ate enough. And I've also started to take iron supplements recently. I started maybe 10 days ago, and I cannot recommend to do what I do because I have not checked my iron levels. The thing is, I had some symptoms of iron deficiencies, so I decided to take some supplements every other day. And I mean, I also have some risk factors because I'm mostly vegetarian, like 99% of my nutrition is vegetarian, and together with high volume and as a runner increases your chance to waste your iron. So I had some symptoms, and since I've started taking the iron pills, I think everything got better. My headaches went away and I'm way less tired, and to be honest, intensity was great this week. It was way better than the other weeks, but of course too much iron could be detrimental for your body and for your liver. It's dangerous, so just don't do what I'm doing. Have your iron checked first. One thing that kept coming over and over again this week was that probably the hardest part of the week were easy runs. They are becoming, a little bit hard, not really hard, but boring. Just it's hard to wake up every day early and get out and run for 1 hour and a half, and doing everything in a hurry because I'm a 9 to 5 keyboard warrior, so I have to do everything in a hurry, get on my laptop and start working. It's a little bit of a burden to do this without having the chance to actually push yourself or do something different, because I know I'm injury prone. I've already said this, so I don't want to risk anything by going out too fast during easy days. So easy days are always the same, same intensity, same volume. It's just a little bit boring. I like running, but at the same time doing the same thing over and over again could be mentally difficult, but hopefully I will get over it. Everything else went pretty good. When it comes to strengthening and conditioning and activation exercises and stretching, I did everything I had to do this week. I mean, I do exercises on a daily basis, and everything went pretty good according to schedule. Also, the weather is helping right now because after a crazy summer, right now it's a little bit more cool, so it's easier to go out and running, and also do home exercises is a little bit easier. And for the first time during this block, I've started implementing some double days. What I'm doing is not running in the evening, but I am riding my spinning bike, because I think it has a very low impact on your legs, but it still works. In the past, when I was injured, I've used the spinning bike a lot, and I was surprised on race day of how much training only on the speed bike maintained my level of fitness. So I think it's a great tool. It's a little bit boring, but if you can handle it, it's a great tool. So enough chit chat for this video. The next 3 weeks will be very hard before jumping into the taper part of this training block. Yeah, very excited, can't wait for that. And yeah, let's jump into this week of training. Welcome to another week of training. It's Monday morning, and as I said last week, this is going to be a recovery week. I'll try to run my easy runs as always, but I will not run a long run or a very long run. This is the plan. Maybe I'll run a little bit less during my recovery runs as well. So today, 18K on the plan. It's cooler than usual, so that's good. And yeah, let's go. Something hit my eye a few moments ago. As I said a few weeks ago, in the park in the summer you always have to wear sunglasses, and I'm not wearing them today. It's on me, my bad. 18K done. I always find the Monday's easy run a little bit harder than it should. I guess it's normal. Waking up earlier than the weekend and with the fatigue from the previous week and the previous Saturday. So I guess it's normal. Good morning, this is Tuesday and I'm going out for my usual 18K run. I know that lately easy runs and recovery runs are basically the same volume and same intensity, but I think that because I'm trying to increase the volume as much as I can, and 18K is pretty much the limit according to the time I have and based on what my legs can do. In order to run more than this, I have to run double days at this point. So yeah, 18K is the top I can do for both recovery and easy days. And regarding the intensity, it's just I don't want to risk any injuries and I want to be rested for my workouts. So yeah, that's all I can do right now. And yeah, I'm pretty much into the routine, so I have like recovery day, easy day, workout, recovery day, easy day, workout, and repeat. So that's the reality of marathon training. So yeah, I'm going out now. It's supposed to be raining soon, but maybe I'll be able to avoid it. So yeah, let's go. I was thinking that these 18K runs easy are not exactly easy. I mean, they're not hard either, but you know, they're a little bit kind of boring. It's always the same and you cannot push, you cannot stop, you cannot do anything. You just have to run for, I don't know, 1 hour and a half. And there's nothing easy in running 1 hour and a half. And doing it for 1 week, 2 weeks in a row, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, it becomes yeah, a little bit boring, I guess. That's also the reason why I don't call these runs on Strava easy runs. I call them volume because I think it's not fair to call them easy. All good, all fine. I still have a little bit of pain on the top part of my left quad after the last long run, but hopefully I will be totally okay tomorrow for the speed work. We need to find a new name for easy runs.
That has turned this border into the highest battleground.
This is the bell boy. I know it's hard to watch everything, me and the bike, but it works. Trust me, it works. This is the setup. Phone, no Swift or any fancy stuff, just grind. Today is Wednesday and it's around 11:30 in the morning, and it's a speed work day. I'll do something a little bit shorter than what you expect closer to race day. I'll do 1K reps. The reason is this is a down week. This is a recovery week. I don't want to do super long repeats. I'll focus a little bit more on speed rather than marathon specific workouts. So yeah, 10 times 1K. I don't know if I'll eat something before going out, because I had breakfast this morning at like 7:30, so it was many hours ago at this point. So yeah, maybe it makes sense to eat something before a workout. And then I'll go out for 10 times 1K. Let's go. Warm-up completed, 3K. Let's go with the reps. Halfway, usual turnaround, 5 to go. Whew. I'm flying today. Let's see if I can keep up until the end. Absolutely crazy speed work today. 17K of total volume considering warm-up and everything, and 10K at high intensity. And Jesus, I went fast. I don't know, I was fast today. The only problem I think was that I ran the second part counterclockwise around the lake. It was windy, kind of windy. And one side of the lake is covered by many trees. The other one is very exposed. So I didn't realize it during my first 5 reps, but during the second part I had a lot of headwind. And also there are ups and downs at the park. And I had, like, during my part climbing down, I mean, it's just a slight gradient, but you can feel it when running fast. And during that part, I had headwind, and I think that's not ideal when you're supposed to go fast, very fast. You have headwind. So yeah, probably that's the main reason why I slowed down a little bit in the second part. Maybe I was also a little bit tired, but Jesus, I think the slowest rep was 3:19 per K, I believe. I'll check later, but I think so. And I ran a couple of 3:09, 3:10, 3:11. So yeah, very happy with that. And once again, remember, I'm running without carbon-plated shoes, and that's a big factor when you push and you try to run fast. Now I'm absolutely soaked. I need a shower. Let's go. It's Thursday morning. It rained last night, but it looks like it's a cool and nice morning today. So yeah, should be good. I'm going out for my easy run today. At this point, recovery run and easy run are basically the same thing. So yeah, today is supposed to be a recovery run, but it's 18K, so what's the difference? Later in the afternoon, I'll also do a bike ride 40 minutes as a double. It's a very nice morning. Lately, like, easy runs are harder workouts or long runs maybe, just because it's always the same. 18K done. It was a beautiful morning, cool. The park was empty. Everything was good. The thing is, you know, week after week running for 1.5 hours for my easy runs where you cannot push, you just have to run in a controlled manner, very slowly. It's becoming a little bit of a burden. I mean, not a burden, but it's boring. It's just, I find it a little bit boring lately. For example, yesterday during the workout, you know, I was pumped. It was something a little bit different. I could push, I could test myself. But during these easy days, there's really nothing I can do. It's just easy running, so kind of boring. And of course, as I said before, it's kind of boring, but it's super useful and helpful for your running. It's the foundation of everything, so it's absolutely mandatory that you do those runs. Friday morning and I overslept, so I need to hurry because I have to work after the run. But yeah, normal, easy run, 18K. Let's go. Lovely Friday. Look. $18K done, a little bit faster than usual, and the reason is as I said the days before, I'm a little bit bored, so I just wanted to put a little bit of spice in the run, I guess. And also the second reason, I think, is kind of an ego problem, in the sense that during my previous marathon blocks, this was kind of the normality. My training was less polarized. I mean, there were speed workouts, long runs and easy runs, but the easy runs were a little bit faster and the speed workouts were a little bit slower, I think, which was not good. And I think I'm doing it right this time, polarizing the training this much. But at the same time, I guess I just wanted to prove myself that I can run, I don't know, below 4:30 per K during an easy run, despite being in the middle of the marathon block. So yeah, I guess it was just an ego issue. And maybe, I mean, I hope I will not regret this tomorrow during the long run. I mean, I didn't do anything special today. I just pushed a little bit, a tiny little bit the pace, so nothing special. The thing is, doing this every day, every week,
can be detrimental for your performance because you cannot push as hard during your hard days. So this was just an exception, I guess, and I go back to my boring routine starting from Sunday. Cheers.
Good morning, happy Saturday. Saturday is my long run day, usually. As I said before, this week doesn't really have a long run, but I run just a little bit more than my usual easy day run. The plan is running 20k, 4k easy as a warm-up, 6k increasing a little bit the pace, just a touch, and then the last 10k coming back towards home faster. The problem is that the last 4k on my way back are not like along the river or in a very runnable place, but it's more like within the city, so that's usually messy, especially on Saturdays. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I don't want to put too much pressure on me today. It's just my recovery week. That's fine. So yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, so good run, 20k done. I did as planned, 4k as a warm-up. It wasn't really super, super easy pace. It was just a touch faster. And then 6k a little bit faster. And the last 10k coming back very fast in ASICS Mega Blasts. And I don't agree with all the people online about Mega Blasts, but I don't know, it's me, I guess. So the last 10k I averaged 156 for the heart rate, and I ran at 333 per k, which I think is great considering that I didn't have carbon plated shoes. There were also some uphills in the last stretch. So yeah, pretty happy with that. I'm a little bit confused because in the last like 2 months, my heart rate has been incredibly low compared to my previous training blocks. But maybe I should not look too much into that because I'm getting older, so maybe it's normal that my heart rate is a little bit lower. I don't know. In my previous races, I considered my racing heart rate at around between 162 and 64. Like 163 is usually my sweet spot. The thing is, if like I have just run 10k in 333 with an average heart rate of 156 without carbon plated shoes and with uphills and on tired legs, what can I do on race day then? Yeah, but probably those calculations are not accurate. There are too many factors that I'm not considering, so yeah, I should not think too much about that. Anyway, intensity wise, great week of training. And yeah, what I'm missing in this training block are very long runs. And yeah, they will continue next week, next Saturday. Okay, let's get back home upstairs and drink something. I'm ready for my Sunday recovery run. 18k on the plan. I get out of the park, I think, at least a little bit, just to change the scenery, because I've talked a lot about things being a little bit boring when doing easy runs, so at least I try to change the scenery a little bit. Not that it makes a big difference, but at least it's something. Nice run, nice 18k. I felt pretty good, pretty energized. I think not running a long run yesterday helped, and hopefully next week I will be energetic as well for my upcoming 3 weeks of training. It will be very tough, so it will be the final push. Yeah, if I have time, I hope I will. I also do a bike ride, 40 minutes or 45 maybe, later in the afternoon. Let's go. I consider biking great as my double sessions for a few reasons. First of all, aerobic fitness is aerobic fitness and it doesn't have much impact on your legs. Second, since the heart rate is so low when riding, it is a great recovery tool. And third, it makes me sweat so much that can be considered a good HIIT training. And that's it for this week of training. Thanks for watching. See you next week.